Hey, welcome everybody to All Stars and Stripes Heroes Connection. This is a networking group for military veterans, first responders, their families, or anybody who wants to do business to business networking with us and those who support our veteran families, first responder families, and pretty much anybody who is supportive. Let's see, confirmed. So for the next 50 something minutes here, we start each meeting with a moment of silence, and then we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem. We'll talk a little bit about what the scuttlebutt.club is, how to use it to invite people or to sign up to be a spotlight speaker. And then we'll have our business briefs. Marianne, you up for doing business briefs today? Okay, thank you. And then we usually have a hero highlight. Barry, are you doing the hero highlight today? Would you like to speak on someone's behalf, or we can skip that today? I don't know if you hear me. um, y'all hear me,
Are you
right?
asking Barry?
Yeah, Barry.
Barry, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a hero highlight as part of your presentation,
I do
or
not.
you do
Sorry.
not? Okay. All right. Well, we'll skip that today unless somebody wants to give a shout out for somebody. And then we will have our spotlight speaker, which you just heard is going to be Barry Street. It's going to be great. And then we'll have, we'll end with an inspirational thought and announcements and reminders. So let's start with a moment of silence. I cannot remember if I clicked on to share sound, so I'm going to redo this here. Yep, I did. Awesome. Okay, now for the national anthem. This is a great time to stand if you're able to.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For our national anthem. That was one of the prettiest national anthems. I don't know if you can say pretty when it's sung by a guy, but or guys.
Awesome.
That was pretty good. If you go to the, I'm sorry, what, Natalie?
Who were they?
You know, that is a good question. Hang on. Let me see if I can. I cannot see. See, United States Nation. It does not say. I'll have to look on the YouTube. I'll let you know here in just a little bit. It was at the top when I went to look for one, and I was like, oh, it's the World Cup and or the FIFA. So I thought, well, good timing for that. If you go to the scuttlebutt.club, it will take you to a landing page where you can sign up for Zoom registration for the meetings. Also has all the information if you want to share with people, and also has a spotlight speaker form that you can fill out if you'd like to sign up to be a spotlight speaker. And then you can also schedule a one-to-one with me, and it has the social media links for our Facebook group, our Alignable group, and for our YouTube channel. And now I'm going to stop sharing so we can all see each other's beautiful faces. And it's good to see everybody here, my All Stars and Stripes Heroes Connection family. But I will turn this meeting over to our co-host for today, Marianne, and she'll call on each of you, and I'll let you explain to Marianne. Marianne, I'll let you explain to everybody what to do here.
Well, Santa, you're going to set us at a minute, I think, and everybody's going to tell us whatever it is they want to tell us, whether it's about their business or personal or whatever you want to share for a minute. So, Natalie, why don't we start with you?
Okay, as you see my name there, I don't have to repeat that. I'm in Westland, Michigan, which is a suburb of Detroit. I am in holistic health, having had these products change my life 46 years ago, and I am a Shaklee ambassador. My question for you is, as you're going about your day and having your coffee and donut for breakfast and then having another coffee and maybe a fast food lunch and stopping by and buying pizza on the way home. Are you thinking about the cellular health that you're building? And a lot of these things are not building cellular health. I would like to invite you to a meeting with Dr. Tanya Hartig, who is speaking Thursday evening on Zoom at 8:30 on the roots of cancer. And if you would like that link, I will put my information in the chat so that I may gift you a ticket. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, Angela. You're on mute, Angela. Oh, she can't talk for some reason. Okay, well, then I guess you'll go last. Mike, go ahead.
Well, that was quick. Excellent. Well, Mike McQuillan, certified world-class speaking coach. It's a pleasure to speak last week, and then I ran my first in a series of paid workshops this past week. People have been requesting video or at least a prompt that's been working on how to lead off a good presentation. So I'm just going to tell you, the prompt is, you are here because. You can open your presentation with that line or a version of it. It takes the focus off of let me tell you something about me, puts the focus on them. I'm going to put a quick little Vimeo link in the chat so you can watch it yourself, just a few minutes of what took place at last week's workshop. So storytelling for solopreneurs. Also put some contact information if you want to talk more about any upcoming presentations you have and how to lead off with a bang. And I want to donate my last 3 seconds. Oh, wait, here it comes. As I walk down the red carpet with my $100,000 shoes, I want the children to know that I'm. Oh, sorry, my time's up. Next.
Perfect. All right. Thanks, Mike. Greg, you're up.
All right. I'm a firm believer that our pets should not only live longer, they should feel better as well. Hello, I'm Greg Boone. I am passionate about helping pets thrive at the cellular level, live longer, happier lives. And I am currently on a mission to help rescue horses from the grim fate of slaughter. If you'd like to help me in that, please reach out to your senator, your representatives, and urge them to get the SAFE Act, that's Save America's Forgotten Equine Act, on the 2026 Farm Bill. Thank you.
Okay, you did good. You had 15 seconds left, but we'll keep going. Okay, Santa Papa John.
All right, folks, I made a deal with a school board last week to raise funds for the PTA. I'm going to read stories. Do you know any members of PTAs that are looking for fundraising activities? Santa Papa John can help you with that. But a big thank you and for all our service members out there today. Thank you for your service and thank you for your sacrifice. Santa Papa John runs another website called The Warriors Beacon of Hope, where I'm compiling a list of services, scholarships, meetings, and now the new one added to it is discounts for veterans travel page. So that's coming up. I haven't got it even added yet, but the list was handed to me the other day. So I'm excited to share some more wonderful, positive things to our veteran community. So thank you for your service. I'm Santa Papa John. And how can I help your business today create some smiles, giggles, and laughter?
Perfect. Thank you, Santa Papa John. Okay, Ruben.
Yes, Ruben Carrillo here, an artist and the digital tool designer. What I help small businesses do is become memorable by using affordable digital tools. I use send out cards for reminders for people, but send out cards now isn't just a card anymore. It's a digital tool that opens up like a card. You can email it, you can text it, you can design it. I can teach you how to do it. It's fantastic. The other aspect of my art is I incorporate it in a landing page. So I can take your website and make it work for you with graphics and colors. All you have to do is contact me, set up a one-to-one. I'll put my contact information in the chat. God bless you all.
All right. Thank you, Ruben. Okay, Kurt, you're up.
All right, thank you. Hello, my fellow Americans, Canadian fan base, and beyond. I am Kurt William Roscoff, and I am in the business of distributing you. I'm a podcaster, folks. We like to give you that free complimentary opportunity to come on our shows, take the stage, share with our audiences who you are, what you do, your products, services, business journey, dad jokes, any skeletons in your closet, whatever you want to bring, let's bring it and share it. Because it's you. And what is the World of Ability podcast? We are out live all over the internet, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, X.com, Pinterest, so on and so forth, to get you out there on all the platforms so that I can extend to you. I want to make sure that everybody that I know knows you. Yahoo! Back to you.
Yahoo!
All right. Thank you. Barry, do you want to do your 1 minute?
I'll pass. I'm presenting today, and I'll give you a whole bunch of information. I'm in the health and wellness area, and I've got a whole bunch of information to dazzle you with this afternoon.
Okay. Kush, you're up then.
Sure. Thank you. Something I've been exploring recently is how much of our lives are connected to essential services. Right? Every month, we all participate in the economy. We pay for the things we need: financial services, healthcare, energy, communications, and other everyday necessities. But it got me thinking, what if people could move beyond simply being consumers of these essential services and begin participating in more of the economic activity that's happening around those everyday transactions? Technology has already transformed the way we shop, communicate, and manage our lives. Now we're seeing that same transformation happening in financial services. I'm looking at a platform that's built around the way that people live, using technology to create more modern financial experiences while opening up new possibilities for participating in the economy. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You can put your information in the chat there as well. Angela, are you back with us?
Yes, I am back. I was actually looking up for Natalie who that was, and it wasn't anywhere on the video. So I was all tangled up in that. Anyways, I'm Angela Nelson, and I teach people how money works, and I help them to navigate all the financial decisions that we all face, everything from helping them get their wills and trusts and legal paperwork in order through Legal Shield as a Legal Shield representative. I also help people with their financial services insurance needs as a WealthWave agent. And I can also help people with free credit repair consultations and anything to do with the financial world. It doesn't matter how many zeros are, either how many or how few zeros follow your name. I can help you. We do not charge for our services in that area, and would love to help you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Angela. And I am Marianne Guinea, simplymarianne.com, and 3 missions for life changes, and 3 brands for life changes, and 1 mission. But today I want to talk to you about my Lana Lu books, because we just did a free Father's Day gift for downloads. I'm going to put the page on here. I'm asking for some help in sharing the page. I have posts out on Facebook and Instagram things. I even put it in our Stars and Stripes group. I'm looking for people to help me share this. It's a free download. So there's a couple pieces to it. One's for 3 to 6 year olds and one's for 7 to 12 year olds. Has a card and a coloring page. But again, it's free. So they just need to go to the page, put their email address in, and they'll get the send. It's a high quality vectorized file, so it doesn't look like crap when you actually print it. It actually looks very well. So if you could help me with that and share that around in the next few days, that would be much appreciated. And back to you, Angela.
All right. Thank you so much, Marianne. Did we get everybody? We did get everybody, right? Awesome. Okay. Speak now or forever hold your peace. All right. Today our spotlight speaker is Barry Street. He's going to be talking about a very interesting subject. I was telling him just earlier about a video that I had seen that completely changed my understanding about water. And it's amazing how much water has to do with our life. And so open up your ears and let's hear what Barry has to say today. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to mute myself because I've got some background noise here.
I just hit share here, Angela.
Barry, I'm sorry, what?
I just hit share.
Yes, you should be able to hit share. And take it away.
Let's see. Can you guys, oh, there it is.
There you go.
Is that full screen for you guys?
It's not the full screen. If you hit slideshow, it should.
How about now?
Perfect.
Yeah,
That
that's
better?
it.
Okay, again, I'm still Barry Street, last I checked. And so I have a business called Healthful Waters. The tagline is your health is your ultimate wealth. And the reason I selected that is I have over 40 years in the business world. I've worked for companies large and small, public and private. The last half of my career was with a Fortune 120 company here in South Florida. I was in management there. I had about 70 employees. High stress job, high expectations, did about $250 million a year in business. And unfortunately, it cost me my health. So the first impactor was that I had a fatal level stroke in 2020. And this water was the thing that actually saved my life. So what I found out was most of us climb the corporate ladder or we build a business to put money aside and to build those things that we really want to achieve in life. And then unfortunately, we get the bad news of cancer or stroke or some chronic ailment, and we spend all of that money that we've earned our life on just trying to keep our health. So our health is actually our ultimate wealth. So a little bit about me. Here's a disclaimer. First of all, I am not a doctor. So what I share with you today is information that I've gotten over my years of experience in working with people and working with this incredible company in the power of water. So my life partner is my wife, Esther. We just celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary. And we've been so blessed. And so as a matter of fact, we'll be out on the West Coast in a couple of months. We're taking a 1-week cruise up into Alaska to celebrate our anniversary. And so we're looking forward to that time to get away and get to see some sights. So my family, I call us the street people, a little play on words. So at one point there were 10 of us. So I have 3 kids and had 10 grandkids. So my kids are in there and also my grandkids. And then 2 years ago, we added number 11, little Rachel Ann. And then soon to be number 12, my daughter is pregnant again. And so in September, we will have number 12. So certainly we've been blessed as a family to have 12 grandkids. So now let's talk about water. And it's summer, right? And the thing you hear on the news this summer is stay hydrated. Hydration, hydration, hydration. So I want to talk about the importance of water today. So actually, water is the foundation of life. Every living cell in our body depends on water. Actually, our bodies are 70–80% water, yet most of us are chronically dehydrated. doctors recommend that we actually drink about half of our body weight every day in ounces of water. And you know, when the NASA sends devices out to other planets to see if there's potential life, what's the first thing they look for? They look for water, because where there's no water, there's no life. Water fuels energy, focus, and cellular repair. So without proper hydration, everything in our body slows down. All right, let's see why there it is. So your brain runs on water. Our brains are 75% water. 2% loss of water in our brains impairs our focus and our mood. Brain dehydration can cause fatigue, confusion, memory lapse. And once that happens, the next stages are the things that we hear about on the news. Things like dementia, Alzheimer's, and all of those brain diseases that we hear about on the news. The crux of all of that is because of dehydration. Our water is what's termed to be microclustered, which means that the molecular structure of the water has been changed by a process called ionization, so that the water molecules actually magnetize together and form clusters. Our clusters are so small that this is the only water that will actually penetrate the blood-brain barrier and will actually hydrate the brain. We have a medical doctor who is a brain specialist who deals with ADHD, ADD, brain disorders, Alzheimer's, dementia, and the first thing she does is she puts those people on this water because it rehydrates the brain and allows them to gain back what they've lost. Hydration is energy. So water activates the enzymes that are in our cells, and that's what generates the energy. So proper hydration supports oxygen flow and muscle recovery. Many professional athletes utilize our water because of its hydrating capabilities and help them recover. So one of the big names in the NFL was Tom Brady. You all know Tom. Tom has utilized our water for decades because of its ability to help him to rehydrate after a game and reclaim recovery of his muscles after he finished a game and he's ready for workout on Monday. So our water's alkalinity is also an antioxidant property, and it helps combat fatigue. So hydration keeps blood flowing. So when we get dehydrated, our blood actually becomes thicker. It's more difficult for the heart to pump the blood through the system, and it slows the oxygenation and oxygen delivery to the cells. So proper hydration improves circulation and nutrient transport. Our water and its nature supports smoother oxygen flow and cellular oxygenation. I'm going to show you a quick video here of actually what happens with our water. Can you guys hear that?
We can see it, but there is
how this type of water affects human blood.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
The doctor is drawing blood from a patient's finger. Using a special microscope, we shall be able to see the condition of her body from this drop.
These are red blood cells, and they've lost their electrical charge, so they're all stuck together in a formation called a rouleau. Here's a huge symplast. Symplasts are associated with heart disease and arthritis and lung disease and many other conditions that could be coming in the future.
The doctor asks the patient to drink a small amount of structured water. After 12 minutes, the doctor again draws blood from the patient and studies it.
So you can see that the cells then become buoyant, they become slippery, and they have their electrical charge, so they repel each other. That allows them to carry oxygen, and it means that we're changing the pH of the blood back to an aerobic environment rather than an anaerobic environment. I think that's utterly amazing that just drinking water could do that.
So this is at 10 power. You see on the left what happens after waking up. Then after drinking some coffee, drinking Dasani water, and then on the right is drinking our Kangen water from Japan. You know, anybody who's diabetic, this water is perfect for them. So the company behind this is Enagic Corporation out of Okinawa, Japan. This year we celebrate 52 years in business, privately held company, and our focus is on health and wellness. So the power of Kangen water. First of all, it's alkalized. I've already shared about the microclustering. This water also, because of the electrolysis process, takes hydrogen out of some water and infuses it back into the water so that it becomes a powerful antioxidant, which helps to fight any kind of chronic disease, including cancer. It supports the balance in the body of its pH. Typically, most people who have chronic disease are under a situation called acidosis, which means their body is very acidic. And this water can actually help take them into a pH state, which is alkaline, which moves them to a state of healing. It promotes deep hydration, faster recovery, as I already shared. So it's not just water, it's actually wellness in every drop. The company's motto is change your water, change your life. So certifications. We are the gold standard in the industry. The Direct Selling Association has given us their highest rank. We have the Gold Star Seal of the Water Quality Association, and we have 3 ISO certifications. If anybody knows what those are international standards. 9001 is for manufacturing. We meet the highest standards in the industry as far as manufacturing. ISO 14001 is for environmental. We meet the highest standards of environmental manufacturing, so everything is recycled and put back in through the system, or it's handled according to international standards. And we also are the only company in this industry who has ISO 13485, which is the standard you need to meet to be used in hospitals. So this is actually a hospital grade device, excuse me, that is used in hospitals in Japan and throughout the world. We also have ANSI 18 certification, which means our water can work in restaurants and commercial foods venues and for beverage use. Here's a quick lineup of some of the products. So the top, across the top line, excuse me, let me grab a drink. Across the top line are some of our ionizers. We have a number of them. And then the second row, the one on the bottom left, is the device that goes into hospitals and restaurants. We have a shower unit that does much the same thing as the ionizers, but for your shower. Gives you a spa instead of just a shower. I've talked before about our M-Guard and electromagnetic radiation poisoning. That is a big concern now. The next over are the 4 air ionizers. So we have our own system to purify air in your home. And then we also grow our own turmeric, and we have our own product called Ukon, which is the most powerful turmeric on the market. So closing out here, a colleague of mine, the FTC has strict regulations on what we're allowed to talk about. We can make no claims to curing any disease, but a colleague of mine had 2 kids who actually had incurable autoimmune diseases a couple of years ago. She was not affiliated with the Enagic Corporation, but her girlfriend was. She actually put the kids on this water, and within a year's time, they went back to the doctor, retested, and there were no signs of autoimmune disorder. So she was so impacted by this that she decided to make a documentary, flew across the country for a year, interviewing people who had healing capabilities and saw healing because of the change of their water in their life. The name of the documentary is called Drowning in Sickness. I have the rights to give it free of charge, and I offer it to any of you. If you're interested, my information is in the chat, and I would be happy to get you a copy so you can view it on your own and see just exactly the power behind this technology. So got a minute or two now. I'll close down here and I'll answer any questions.
That is so interesting. I'm interested in seeing that video. And if you share it with us, can we share it with people to kind of to give them an introduction to you, as far as saying, here, watch this video if you'd like an introduction to this guy?
You can. Copyrighted, so
I have to send it directly to
strict
them.
contract. So what happens, guys, is you tell me you want to view it. I will send you an invite to a wait list, and then you tell me when for sure you can view it, and then I give you access for 24 hours. At the end of 24 hours, the link goes dead. You cannot share it with it. So it's kind of like Netflix. You can't share it with anybody else. It's only for your viewing, and within those 24 hours, you can invite people into your house to view it. You can view it as many times as you want to for 24 hours. But at the end of 24 hours, the link goes lame. So it's it's defunct. So, but if any of you are interested, my information's in the chat. Just send me a text. I'd be happy to get you the waitlist link. Anybody else?
I have a question on that slide that had numerous
products.
Which one would be for an individual in their home?
Well, it depends. So what I typically do, Natalie, is get with the individuals who's interested. We have several devices depending on the home use. We have some that are high electronic. We have some that are basic devices. So actually tailor it to your needs and what the client's needs are. And then depending on the size of the family, or if this is going into a chiropractor's office or a medical facility or a restaurant, then we'll talk about the volume of water they would be using and actually tailor the device to what their needs are.
Are these capable of being attached to a refrigerator?
No, not. They actually, we tap into the cold water supply at your kitchen sink. They're a countertop model, so typically it's for drinking and cooking. We also have capability for device make a whole bunch of different waters that I can talk about at another time. I'm out of time here, guys. So
well, it's okay. We're doing good on time because we got through our business briefs quickly. So go ahead and finish answering your question.
So the device actually makes 7 different kinds of water. 4 of them are for drinking. 1 of them is neutral. So if you take pharmaceuticals, we encourage you to take it with the neutral water and then get back onto the Kangen water 30 minutes later. 1 of them is a pH, the same pH as your skin. We call it beauty water. And by washing your face in it, and we have little spray bottles, by actually spritzing your face through the day, gals have been able to find that they can turn back the hands of time. I have some pictures of a gal who was in her mid-60s when she first started. And after 3 months' time, if you saw her picture, you would swear she was 55 or 60 years old. I mean, it's just incredible. So all the crow's feet around your mouth and around the eyes, actually that's signs of dehydration of your skin, and we can help reverse that. And then the 2 special waters, one of them is our 2.5 highly acidic water, which is 6 times more powerful than bleach, but is only water. These devices are in all the hospitals in Japan, and they actually disinfect their rooms with this water, and they sterilize all of their surgical equipment with this highly acidic water, because it will kill any pathogen it comes in contact with within 30 seconds. And then the last water is at the opposite end of the spectrum. It is our high alkaline water, which is 11.5, way at the other end of the scale. And it is so alkaline that by taking your produce, putting them in a bowl and soaking it, it will actually dissolve the pesticides and herbicides on your fruits and vegetables. Because I am completing a cancer journey and I still juice every day, I have to make sure I take no toxins into my body. So I take all my produce and I soak in this water, and literally, guys, the water turns golden brown from the herbicides and pesticides on the fruits and vegetables that I clean. So, I mean, it's just an incredible device. Who would ever think that water could do so much for our bodies? The Japanese actually have been working with water for over 1,000 years. And so they're on to something. So if you know anybody who has any kind of a chronic ailment or who wants to just maintain optimum health, this is something they need to have. So any other questions? Kurt.
Yeah, so what are we seeing in the realm of pets or with horses and stuff like that? Where is it going there?
Great question. Actually, we have a whole host of veterinarians who have these devices. Dogs love it. So I have videos. We actually take tap water and our water and put it out, and dogs will come and sniff the tap water and they'll drink our water and walk away every time. I mean, it's awesome for pets. It helps them. And we also have some horse farms where they actually have multiple devices, and they make the Kangen water and put it into a 250-gallon slurry so that the horses have plenty of water. As you know, they drink a lot of water, so one device could not keep up with one horse. So we actually grow our own Wagyu beef here in the United States, and all of the cattle drink our Kangen water. And I've seen the display. There's probably 35 or 40 of our devices that actually feed water into a tub so the cattle can actually drink our water. It's that helpful for them. So.
Any other questions? We've got maybe a minute.
I checked my phone, and my friend who does water systems, it is the same. So I have seen those demos about the vegetables and things there.
Okay.
And I've had the water in my home.
Oh, really? Great. Awesome. Okay, guys, thank you for the time. I really appreciate it. It was an honor to be able to share with you. My info again is in the chat. So if you know anybody who might have an impact to, please send them my way and I'd be happy to chat with them.
Thank you, Barry. That was very interesting.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see here. And there is Barry's, I believe that's your phone number, correct?
Yes, that's my number.
Okay. I got that from your website. So,
yeah.
All right. And I'm still little by little working on this here. If you want to, if you don't see your face on here, I know I need to put Kush on here. And did I get Natalie? Oh, yeah, Natalie, I need to put you on there. So we're all over the place. Our inspirational thought for today is you changed the world by your example, not your opinion. I love that.
Powerful.
Yeah. And then I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank all of our veterans for your service to this country, whatever type of veteran you are, whatever branch, whether it's military or first responder, I want to thank you, and for the families who support our military and veterans, and for those who advocate, like Santa Papa John. Santa Papa John, I would like for you to share real quick about your Warriors Beacon of Hope again, just to kind of give everybody a shout out about that.
Absolutely, folks. Warriors Beacon of Hope, or Warriors is a website that I came up with because I heard quite a few veterans saying they're on the waiting list. We got to do better. This is the biggest and the baddest and the best country in the world, and we got to treat our veterans like second-rate citizens. I'm not saying the VA does a bad job. I'm saying they have limited binders on, and there's a lot of other services out there that can do the same kind of support and help our veterans when they need it. And it's so important to help our veterans when they need it on their time frame. Thanks, Kurt. Not on the services time frame. And I'll give you an example of how it started for me. I was talking to this young gentleman on TikTok, and 24 years old, had done 4 tours overseas, signed up for his 5th one, and he couldn't tell mom and dad that he loved them anymore because his brain was a little bit fried. So he asked me to make him a video, and I gladly did. And I asked him what was going on. He told me that, he had seen some things and it screwed up his brain cells. And the simple fact is, I asked him when he was the last time he seen a psych, and he said, I'm on the waiting list. And I said, we got to do better. So my list is not the biggest. It's not the best yet, but we're slowly growing it and it's being positive. I just had someone else sign up to it the other day, so it's growing. But it's cool because there's meetings on there, because you can't go searching for meetings for veterans only in any particular city. So that list is growing. It's getting positive. And through some other people, I've got scholarships. I've got about 100 scholarships on there for children of veterans, grandchildren of veterans, specifically for those type of children. And why not? Veterans' children's go to college, they go to university, they're looking for scholarships as well. And just talking to a young lady the other day, she's now given me a list for discounts for travel for veterans. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, why not? They've given their time, they've given their honor to represent this country. Why can't we give them a little bit back? So Warriors Beacon of Hope, folks, it's growing little by little, and I appreciate your support. Thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing that. All right. Does anybody else have any announcements, testimonials? Nope. Well, yes, Kush.
I'm that my team and I are about to launch a very disruptive and game-changing fintech platform. Love to have a conversation if anyone's interested in learning more. That's all.
And Kush, I'd love to get you on the calendar to be a spotlight speaker. So if you'd like to do that, we do have some openings in, let's see, I think we filled up July. July. So August, we could get you on August 3rd if you're interested.
Okay, I can't commit to anything right now in this conversation.
Just let me know.
Yeah, we're connected, so I'll reach out to you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Sure, sounds good.
All right. Next week?
Go ahead.
Am I next week?
Let me go back and look here. And June 22nd is Natalie. Yeah, let me go ahead and tell y'all again. We've got Natalie on June 22nd. Marianne is on June 29th. July 6th is Melissa, who's not here today. Santa Papa John, you're on the July 13th. Ruben is on July 20th. Salvatore is on the 27th. And that leaves the 3rd is our next available date. So, all right. Well, we get to wrap up early, and everybody give a big smile and a wave, and I will stop our video.